So guys, for now, this will be a video of simple tricks for Assassin. I won't do a full video of every skill. I will only just highlight some of the things you need to know as an Assassin. So let's get started. First off, I really suggest everyone to learn this combo because it is really nice. It's lift kick into RMB into shift E. So let's get it started. So lift kick into that. So once again, lift kick, right mouse button to shoot. What this actually does is if I kick someone down on the ground and I use RMB, so the arrows, I will insta cast the arrows. Need to hit first. You need to connect, otherwise you won't be able to do the arrows. But these arrows are able to knock opponents up in the air when they're on the ground. Let me get... doesn't seem I have justice away from this account. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Either way, if someone is on the ground, you can just get them off the air and dash toward them as well. So if you use this into the grab, you can just automatically combo afterwards. So if you perform a skill like half moon kick and you don't know how to combo afterwards, just use it like this. So once again, I half moon kick, I half moon kick, into the kick, into the grab, into the arrows, into the grab, and that's basically it. Okay, so half moon kick also has a nice addition as a hidden mechanic. The moment you use half moon kick and you just press no button except for left mouse button, so LMB, you will not gain any distance and you will not be able to hit the last hit or gain enough distance. So a little hidden trick for half moon kick is if you use W when you use the skill, then you will gain more distance and you will drop down faster to the ground. This will give you a nice addition because the moment I drop down faster, I'm able to juggle people off the ground when they are not actually hitting it. So if I use this, so half moon kick, wow, guess I really do suck. Then I have enough time to do either ankle cutter or use this skill to keep juggling people. Now there is a little side note to this because it is really hard to time it, but you need to be aiming at the moment he touches the ground. That should be the time that your skill connects, otherwise he will just not get hit. That one would have missed and not have worked properly. Let's see if I can get a good one in. This one would have been perfect. So that's for that. And now for one of my main combos, which does a lot of damage, which has also a little hidden mechanic. As you can see, the moment I auto attacked him, he just gained an insane amount of altitude. There's a little trick to it. The moment you just jump F and wait a little bit before hitting, it will gain a real good amount of altitude. So this combo is even possible at the lowest attack speeds. Just to show you a reference for hitting it straight away, you will get this type of altitude, and it is really not possible to do that combo that way because you won't even be able to hit the second vital thrust. So you really need to wait to actually perform this combo. Wow. Not to make me look any bad, but the combos are really easier when you get up to 120 attack speed. Right around now I have 108. So once again, you grab, do your combo into the kick, arrow into grab, and then you can just either shadow wire into whatever and just start everything all over. So yeah, that's basically how you can set up an endless combo, and it's really not that hard. You just need to practice the first part, so you need to dash, grab, there, wait, and then hit him. So, let's see, what else do I have for you guys. Little trick to turn slash. It is really good, but you can cancel it with one of your skills. That's the only reason why I maxed, or not maxed, I put one skill into chain slash. So what I do is I turn slash, I cancel it, and I can dash afterwards. I use this in PvP a lot because it gives people like no idea what you're up to, and that way you're even able to just aim at the proper moment with your turn slashes. So that's a nice addition. As for another combo, it could be similar to this. So it's lift kick, turn slash into that, and then it's just basically either shadow wire or you could ankle cutter, but if you shadow wire you have enough time to perform combos like these. Another thing which you can use, which I use often, is force bomb into dash grab. This one you need to be aware that this game works with hitboxes, and the moment I use this grab and press my left mouse button, it will you need to think of it like a box. So the moment the full animation of the grab is working, that time if someone lands in that box, you will grab someone. So if I perform this skill into something, if I get below him and use the skill, it will automatically go off as well. So to make it a little bit easier, I can do it like this. It doesn't really seem anything different, but it works. So for the last skill, or last hidden mechanic that I'm using a lot at the moment, is curving skills that are not supposed to be curved. So just to show you an example, I use the skill and I turn up somewhere else than where I should be. So what I do is, the moment I set in motion, I press my middle mouse button, hold it down, adjust camera, and then release it to actually turn. So what kind of use does this have? I can force bomb off or shadow bomb and be at the same place without just blowing up in the air. So what I do is I release, and then I can combo afterwards. If you're not able to hit, it takes some time to get the perfect timing. I don't really use this all that often in PvP because it's quite risky. It can put you in a very bad situation where you're not able to instantly use any of your moves. But the easiest thing would be just use the bombs into shadow wire. This same mechanic can be used on shadow grab. So you press your mouse button, you dash, you adjust camera, but let me just show you for reference. I hold down the mouse button and I change direction, so I did a 90-degree angle this time. I can do it literally in any shape or form. I can do the same with rolls, so I press my mouse button, I shift, and I release, so I get to be at the point where I'm aiming at. Otherwise I'm not able to turn any of my mouse or my camera before even fully perform the roll. As for something that people asked me a lot about, is why does my shadow wire always bug on the ground or not fully grab people? I'm not sure if it's the latency difference that people play on, but it has the same problems for me as well. There's just one rule that I always use. You need to just use it inside of a combo, because otherwise you won't be able to hit. So if I just pull someone away and he's on the ground, I won't be able to grab it like this. I can do it at the trainer, but in real PvP, most of the times this will fail. What you need to keep in mind is the moment you use this grab, you need to be aware of where the opponent will be when he's in your face and you start the kick, because you can also rotate your camera to kick in a different direction. Let's see if I can show you that. So I just turned my camera and did not kick him, so there could be a possibility that the hitbox did not, or the kick did not hit the hitbox. So to apply this rule is I use my skill, and the moment he gets he hits the ground, I need to be able to wire him in the exact same time. So I kick someone and then I wire him straight in the face, and see that the target just popped up left from me. So you need to be aware of that fact that it's a little bit of a tricky skill, and that's mainly why I don't like to use this skill all that often. Although this skill will be updated in further patches, because right around now, if you use shadow wire, you don't see a wire like that. So once again, you shadow wire, there is now a little sticky wire. It's really nice. Also, for shadow web, which is also a shadow wire skill, be aware that if you use it in PvP, make sure that you hit the second time. So you can actually shadow grab, you can use it, you miss, but if you aim, you correct your aim. If you do the second hit, you will also pull in. So that's it for now. If there are any questions, just post it either on the forums or on this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys around.